And again, Daniel Jones, he rushed for 95 yards. He's the second leading runner for the leading rusher for the second week in a row, for the Giants, which is mind-boggling given that. And I'll just say this. I don't know if we're going to see Saquon Barkley until a year from now in terms of him being close to the guy that we're used to seeing.
That's not crazy at all. To your point, not to jump in here, Breach, but I would say one, Saquon Barkley, man, that's why you don't draft a running back top 5, because you have to force him back on the field because he's so highly drafted to justify his draft status. He has no business being out there. He did look kind of explosive in that long run, but I think this actually may be true. Did he? Oh no, he ended up crossing over the number at one point on the evening. Saquon Barkley's longest run was 41 yards, and he had 39 yards rushing.
And there was one time
tough to do.
One time late in, it may have been the fourth quarter, late third quarter, he hit the hole up the middle, and he had probably 15 yards of running. Fell down after 9 yards.
Yeah,
and it's just one of those things. As an ACL survivor, you just don't trust your knee. So I get it. My thighs aren't quite the size of his thighs. But it takes about 2 years, and I've heard actually real athletes say that it takes about 2 years to get over the mental part of it, especially as a running back. You're not like Joe Burrow looked good last week. We know that he mentioned in the preseason about he was concerned about it mentally, but he's not out there trying to run 35 times a game.
It's also a totally different position to play with an ACL to deal with. And the other thing that bugs me is if you went and got so Nick Sirianni, who is the head coach of the Eagles, installed this package designed to accentuate Jalen Hurts' strengths, RPOs, get him on the edge, get guys running not fades, but like floods across the left side to the right side. So when Hurts gets off the RPO, he has easy looks. Jason Garrett doesn't do that for Daniel Jones. The only time he did it was on the first drive, maybe. That's a problem. It would make Saquon Barkley's life easier. It would make Darius Slayton's life easier. It would make Sterling Shepard's life easier. And that's a concern that you would hire somebody who doesn't do that.